Cancer, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Chandler, and this is your intuitive energy reading for this week. Guys, I know I feel so bad for missing your readings last week. I missed water signs and earth signs. Okay, but as you guys probably can feel, the energies have been pretty crazy. And sometimes I don't feel so much of a clear channel for my reading. So I had to work through some stuff, but needless to say, I think that this week will be much better. Hopefully you guys are hanging in there. Things are getting going, of course. In your energy, I sort of feel a travel sense or an expansion. I'm also feeling just like a lot of happiness, and I know that that's so cliche, but just real contentment, okay, because contentment can oftentimes feel really similar to happiness. But there's a contentment, and I feel like it comes after a transition, okay? So some of you are expanding, and then after this, there will be a contentment and happiness. So let's see if we can't get something to validate that from my cards. This is the fairy deck. Let's call on the fairies to show us what we need to see for Cancer this week. I'm seeing the ocean, so some of you guys could need water. Okay, some of you could need to get back to water. Oh, yes, very feminine energy coming through. Okay, this is mother and daughter. Now, there's a reason why it doesn't say mother and son, right? This is a mother and daughter feminine energy, okay? Talking about coming together, talking about really honoring the feminine, nurturing yourself as well. Now, with that water energy and that transitional energy, there will be a time maybe after this week where you will really need some rest and recovery. For whoever's out there, whatever you guys are doing, you're going to need to just take a little bit of time out, okay, to heal, rejuvenate, to rest, and nurture yourself, okay? There could also be, I'm getting for some of you, okay, this is just a group of you, that there could be familial issues, okay, surrounding your relationship with your mother that you're going to have to revisit. It may not be as specific as to take up a conversation with your mother or to, rehash an issue, but rather for the sake of your own healing to dive into those sort of wounds, right? Those little soft spots within us. There could be a need to do that to heal. This says mothering, teaching, sharing knowledge, nurturing self-worth. Okay, so that's exactly what the feminine truly does. When we're in touch with our feminine, when we have a healed feminine, very, very wise energy coming through, okay? So let's see if we can't get any more. I have this little table there that we're going to put that right in. Now let's see if we can get one more from my fairy deck. Yeah, yeah, expected that. Story keeper. Okay, you guys. This is really specific for some of you, okay? Now, regardless of whether you're male or female, you're going to be getting a good dose of wisdom, all right? Good dose of wisdom, because it's coming through a very emotional place within you. Now, I think some of you could be actually like monetizing your experiences, like maybe even writing or journaling. Maybe you could be writing a book, becoming an author, sharing your experiences, or monetizing your pain, okay? Because this does have some element of wounding in it, what you've gone through, what you've experienced, and in essence, you're just trying to share that knowledge, okay? Because we have story keeper. Tell your story, legacy, write your wisdom. Very, very, very clear. Very clear. Okay, you guys, there's somebody out there that really needs to hear that. We have a 41 and a 4, so this is a 5 and a 4. Lots of change to come as well as stability. Oh, that's exactly what I was feeling. Transitional energy, change, moving forward, maybe healing and letting go of some things so that more stability and peace and contentment can be in you and around you in life. So I am feeling a little bit like my words are jumbled. As soon as I said, share your story, right? There's a couple of you that are like, no, I don't want to. It doesn't have to be public. It doesn't have to be shared with anyone, okay? It really doesn't. I think your guides are mostly asking you to just get in touch with what's inside of you. Get in touch with what's inside of you. All right, because you guys are going through a transition. Maybe you're graduating. I'm even feeling that, like you're graduating or leveling up. You're moving into a different phase of life. And I think that there's a lot of clarity to come with that transitional energy. Like, you know how we go through phases? We have our initiation and awakening, and everything's like, wow, what's going on? There could be some happenings in our life that just don't make sense. And then later on down the road, you have these moments that everything just sort of connects. Everything is like, oh, everything that I've experienced before had to happen so I would be here now. Like in this moment right now. I feel like some of you are going to be having that feeling. I'm getting the chills, guys. That's a real thing for some of you. Let's take a deeper look at your spirit animal totem. We have one so far. Raven, shaman. You guys, this is coming up really strongly this week for multiple readings. This has come up, okay? So absolutely 100% some of you are needing healing, okay? Needing healing, and maybe even in a dream time essence, like subconscious level, because shamans typically work with mysteries of the past. They answer questions that couldn't have otherwise have been known. They, work with dream time to sort of traverse the darker areas. And I did feel a very strong travel energy for you guys, travel and expansion. So with this ravens are very interesting animals, okay? They are very interesting birds. They have typically a sight that can see in the darkness, right? They also are just able to traverse, mysteries and sort of illusions very well, okay? So this is sort of that energy that maybe even a mystery story, you guys. It could be like so simple that, you're kind of going through your own experiences to gather information or inspiration, rather. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. OMG. So what I will say is that it's come up for a few other signs this week, but not like this. Not like this, Cancer. Truly not like this, okay? You guys, you're definitely being guided into some new territory. Any more? That was so powerful. I doubt another is actually going to come up. I'm not feeling it. So yeah, that's actually so cool, you guys. We're going to put the fairy cards right there. We're going to put this guy right here. Okay. Yes. Yes, you're so special, Cancer. Yes, you are so special, Cancer. Okay. Now let's look at the tarot. Yeah, some of you for sure. And you know what? Within Leo season, there could be a very strong pull to reconnect with your mother, because Leo season does represent the child and home and family to an extent. Wanting to become more safe, setting up safe and healthy boundaries. Having a lot of playtime too. Show me what I need to see for Cancer. Feeling really extra vulnerable, you guys. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands as your central energy for the week. Now, when we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, this typically tells me that you're over the battle, okay? This could be actually a really good sign that what I was feeling was really true, that the number 7 is a perfect number. It's not a number that you're going to see in nature. Okay, it is a number of perfection. It's highly spiritual, and it's one of movement. Okay, movement forward. And what this shows me is that you're done with a fiasco. You're done proving yourself to someone. You're done, with a debacle or with competition. Where others may have really tried to get at you, Cancer, I feel like now your defenses are completely down. or there's just nothing to fight for. I'm getting that feeling like there's nothing to fight for, you're moving forward, or you just don't want to put up with any of the BS where you are. You've got to move forward, you've got to expand, and maybe you have to share your story of this later on, okay? Queen of Swords. Whoa. So this may be the mother figure that we were talking about, but even more so, I'm sort of feeling like this energy of the battle, okay? And some of you, you know, you may not have come to this peaceful awareness yet, but some of you could still be very much in this battle, like I've got to combat whatever this Queen of Swords is dishing out, right? Because the Queen of Swords is Libra, okay? Libra very specifically, but then it also could be Gemini or Aquarius. And there's some news, or there's some word, there's some truth, you know, that is really, really impacting your life. And so you may not be so peaceful, you may not be so serene where you currently are, which is exactly why I think the universe is like, we gotta go to more peaceful waters. Okay, let's show me more for, I almost said Scorpio, so some of you could be involved with a Scorpio, but Cancer. Show me what I need to see for Cancer. Okay, so the Queen of Swords could also be a lack of communication. We have the Moon. You guys, what's going on? There's some serious stuff. I know that these cards are really nice and whatnot, but the Moon is secrets. Okay, this is illusions. This is fantasy. There's a bit of a mystery going on where the Crow is maybe assisting you to sort of figure things out or really realize the truth of a situation. But as this Moon stands, you don't know what's to come, right? You feel like you're at a loss. You feel like there has been no communication or things have been hidden from you, okay? I'm also getting a little bit of paranoia with that. I'm also getting a little bit of paranoia with that, okay? Because as you can see on the Moon, it's like, she's like looking to the Moon like, answer me. I need answers. I don't know what to do. You know, it's almost as if she's like a little drunk too. Like she's just a little out of sorts. You know, she's a little wishy-washy, not in her right state of mind. This is oftentimes how the Moon can feel. It's oftentimes how the Moon can feel. Show me what else I need to see for Cancer. Show me what else I need to see for Cancer. Four of Swords in reverse. You guys, this is some, like, this is a situation, okay, where I think you are actually being told to maybe leave and move forward, traverse the layers of illusion and get out, you know, to your own space of contentment, because there will be some story, okay? There's going to be a story or gossip or news that breaks out about someone in your life, and hopefully it's not a mother, but I think that it actually, you know, I'm even hearing that it may even taint your reputation, right? It puts perspective on a role in a situation where somebody may be sort of confusing or distorting the truth. I hope that this isn't you, Cancer, right? Because this is the card of a Cancer. Just saying, don't tell stories, right, that aren't true, because with this mystery stuff and the sharing knowledge, I really kind of feel like there's some gossip going around that actually may not be true. Now, I don't know if it's affecting you, Cancer, or if you're participating in it, because the Moon is your card and it's the only one we have upright so far. It's the only one we have upright so far, and it's not a good one to have upright. It's the one that you don't want upright. It's the one that's keeping secrets. It's the one that's making and creating an illusion. So the Four of Swords is not moving, not leaving, being stubborn, not sharing, not vocalizing, not doing anything, right? The Four of Swords in reverse can oftentimes show us that you've waited too long. Like the time has actually passed for the clarity to be had, or for the truth to be told, or for an action to be made. And now someone is feeling like they're eating their words. Okay. So let's clarify. Queen of Swords. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Let's get into it a little bit. You could be dealing with an air sign, okay, or a fire sign. We have Leo energy at the top, and we have Libra energy on both sides, as well as Gemini and Aquarius, okay? Please clarify Queen of Swords for Cancer. Please clarify Queen of Swords for Cancer. Six of Coins. Okay, so as this comes up to clarify, it seems like something has been done that's really unfair. I mean, I'm just getting unfairness off of this card. This Queen, I don't feel like she's not telling the truth, because even in reverse, this Queen is not a liar. But the truth she does tell is oftentimes really acute, really cutting, even scary. She can be really ruthless, okay? This is one of the most ruthless queens in reverse. And somebody could feel like they're not being treated fairly because of this, which is causing some resentment, okay? Clarify the Queen of Swords. High Priestess in reverse. You guys, something has come up. Something has been discovered. When we have these three cards, it's like, it's a big thing. It's a big thing because some of you guys may be dealing with a divine feminine. The High Priestess is a divine feminine energy. When she's in reverse, it's actually a really good thing because secrets are being exposed. Something has come up. Something has been realized. Yeah. Because the High Priestess is a very fertile, nurturing woman. She is the keeper of secrets. She has wisdom. She's sort of a paradoxical person, right? Where she is a woman, but then she also has an authority, right, over truth. And this is a lot of truth coming up. This is a lot of truth coming up, and it's a lot of powerful energy I'm feeling, okay? Is there anything else for the High Priestess? It could have some philosophical or even religious context. Okay, so as we were talking about illusions, this is exactly where we lead into the moon. What is the illusion, Cancer? What kind of story is being told and fabricated even, right? Because this is, I'm even feeling like a group effort of like little authors or like inspirationalists, right? That are like, hey, why don't we say this? Or, hey, why don't we do that? And it's then like, it confuses or distorts the truth. Please clarify the moon. You know, Cancer, I don't think that the truth actually can be distorted. I think it's already out and it's known. And whoever this is, going back to the central energy, no longer has defenses against it. No longer has defenses against it. But there is still that illusion playing out, right? Because now we're on the moon. There still is an illusion of sorts. There still is some darkness to combat. Maybe not, you know, maybe not like proactively, right? Maybe not in a way that is so directly addressing it. Like, right? Because as you fight illusions, you have to sort of fight it in an interesting way. Let's look at the moon. Please clarify the moon. Please clarify the moon for Cancer. What does this moon mean? 10 of Cups and Judgment? What? Okay, so 10 of Cups is wish fulfillment. 10 of Cups is love, prosperity, joy, happiness, family, kids, home, land, money, assets, the whole shebang, right? As it comes to emotional fulfillment. I'm feeling like this is a very emotional discovery for someone. Very emotional discovery for you, Cancer, because it has to do with a community, it has to do with a home or family, right? People who you love or trust. There's something that you don't feel right about, or something that hasn't been right. Okay, there's something that hasn't been right. But this is also a very cyclical energy. Okay. Yeah, wait, is this a 9? 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, so this is a 9. You guys, 9 and 10. Right? So we can see how this situation is progressing. Something is happening. Something is coming out and coming to the forefront, or coming to the awareness of others. This story, it's the 10 of Cups. It's actually quite a triumphant moment, I think, because whoever is coming out of the dark about this is realizing something very significant about the people around them. What illusions have been told, or, there's something here. So let's keep diving deeper. But then again, we have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. So Judgment is a 20, another cyclical energy. So as we see this 9 and 10, whatever happens in this 10 moment of wish fulfillment for you, I'm almost wanting to say like unleashes. It's like this point of never going back to the illusion, right? It's whatever this illusion is, something is being discovered that makes it so that you just can't go back. Please clarify the moon. And Judgment is potentially, a person wanting a second chance, right? Because when we see Judgment, it's like a redeeming effect, or a Lazarus effect, like bring me back from the dead, bring me back from the misery, or make things right for me. And when we have Judgment on the bottom of the deck, as well as 10 of Cups, I think something is being brought back from the dead. I think something is having a sort of Lazarus effect in your life that involves you, okay? It involves you. Please clarify the moon. The Magician. Cancer. The Magician? Oh my gosh. Whatever happens here, Cancer, it's some big stuff. You're exiting an illusion. You're exiting a falsity. You're realizing something, maybe still sort of having to traverse the confusion, the distortion, the lies. Maybe you're having to tie up loose ends, right? Because this is about a 9. This is about ending a chapter, okay? And moving toward the 10 of Cups, which is absolute happiness. It is the most content. It is the most light, right? The sun just beams upon the 10 of Cups, and everything within it is just gleaming. It's beautiful. It's bright. It's growing. And what I feel, Cancer, for you is that this shaman energy of being the magician, you are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. This is not being taken lightly. Okay, this is not being taken lightly from you. Whoever I'm connecting with, there is a very significant cycle in your life that is opening up because your defenses are down, or because the battle has been won, or because there's a resolution of some sort that just negates the other things that were really causing you a lot of grief and distorting your vision of reality. Now you have a very cyclical energy as next to the numero uno of the deck, the divine masculine. So though the high priestess is in reverse, we have a true pair here. Okay, we have a true pair. But there is some secret, right, that needs to be alchemized, or some situation that needs to be alchemized, right? But the magician next to the 10 of cups is just a double affirmation that you're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you want because you're having a lot of faith, not only in the universe to provide this, to get you out of this situation or to give you the clarity you need, but also you have a lot of resources to do so. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of knowledge, okay? Anything else about the magician? Yeah, starting a new beginning here. Closing out a really major cycle, coming to a complete new chapter, right? Coming to a completion. And look at that. Ace of Swords, communication. That's another thing with the magician, is it's a very mercurial energy, which is communication and travel, movement forward. So you could actually be, leaving a situation that isn't good for you to more contentment and happiness. In truth, it is going to be really bountiful. There's a lot of room to grow with this energy. Way more possibilities are available to you, Cancer, when you begin to move forward like this. Way more possibilities, because I see you are taking whatever sort of controversy has happened or whatever kind of spell has been on you about something, or even the stories that people have told you, and really doing your own research, whether they are true, whether they are not. There is definitely a devil in the detail here, okay? It is definitely about lies or conspiracies or something someone said to you even that just didn't sit right. It's your gut feeling, it's your intuition coming through the high priestess. Very psychic, very highly intuitive, very highly aware, may have mysteries and secrets of their own, right? And they're no fool. They are no fool. And they are not going to be taken lightly in this situation, right? Especially coupled with the Queen of Swords. There is a truth that is coming about something being unfair, or some lie being told, or something of that matter. So I think you're really having to figure out what story, firstly, you would like to tell in the future, and what stories you've been told to get you here. Now, the mother and daughter card also came out for Gemini, and this is a very specific divinely feminine energy. So regardless of whether you are male or female, the divine feminine is coming through with a very nurturing and healing energy, almost angelic. Truth and clarity. But one thing that is messing with this trajectory is this Four of Swords. There is no actual movement yet, or communication. Now, some of you could be waiting on that communication, right, as you may have already taken the step forward to communicate or to make advancements to get yourself out of this rut. So let's see why the Four of Swords is in reverse. Please clarify Four of Swords in reverse for Cancer. Okay, Four of Swords in reverse for Cancer, please. Ten of Coins. Whoa. So listen, as much as you want to go for your 10 of Cups, I feel like there's still some logistical issues to take care of. It's a very slow moving energy when we have the 10 of cups or 10 of coins in reverse. So I do feel like whatever truth this is, it is extremely disappointing. It is definitely something that takes you off guard potentially. And this is sort of that adverse effect of knowing the truth, then you have to sort of deal with the truth, right? Yeah, this is a story. This is like an ongoing family issue, community issue, group issue, even involving friends or just people who you associate with. Somebody's coming forth with some really valid information as to say, I'm done. I am just done. This is an ugly situation. I don't like it. I'm out. I'm out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, and you could be involved with an earth sign. You could be involved with an air sign. Okay, so what I would say to this is that let it burn. Let that kingdom burn. Let the things that need to go just completely exit your life. Don't think that you have to do something about it necessarily. I'm not feeling like you have to act upon it. I feel like with this 10 of coins, it's actually more of a disappointing energy that I'm feeling because this is maybe a long-standing issue. This is a long-standing issue or commitment regarding legacy and loyalty. The story that has been told. The story. It is not factual. It is, in fact, a riddle. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. It's fiction. And it's funny because I think someone may have, I'm getting almost like this mentor-teacher feeling. Like someone taught another something like this. Like, you know, when we're children and people teach us, or, you know, our our mother teaches us something, or, you know, we learn from a friend. It's like that can sometimes stay with us for a lifetime. And if it's someone that you trust and admire and love, you may actually hold on to that teaching for a lot longer than it serves you. So be very careful, Cancer, about illusions this week, because there's a story that's being told that is absolute bullshit. And you are being asked to let it burn. Burn those fucking pages. Burn the entire book if you need to. You're going to do that. You're going to feel a whole lot better because you're going to go toward your 10 of cups. This 10 of coins and the legacy and loyalty you don't want to leave, or you're fearful of leaving, it doesn't matter anyways because it's in reverse. It actually wasn't what you thought it was, and that is the most disappointing thing because you may have actually put a lot of time and effort and energy into this. You may have really trusted these people. You may have thought these people have my best interest, they've got my back, or, you know, they want me to succeed. You're going to find out that's not true to some extent. And this illusion is exactly what you need to traverse and move through to get to your real 10 of cups, okay? So that you can access more of your power, so that you can become the magician, the alchemist. You can switch this situation into a really positive one. And in fact, I think it's already happening. I think whatever you're realizing is like, it's a big moment for you, Cancer. So please listen to your higher self, listen to your guides. They are so strongly coming through your intuition about this. When the High Priestess is in reverse, you almost have nothing to worry about because any lies, falsities, or gossip may piss you off, but you're going to know the truth. The High Priestess especially is this energy that is extremely psychic, and she's out and about. She's not hiding in her you know, subconscious. She's not looking away. She's not holding it in. It's like, no, this is going to be exposed. You're going to know it. You're going to feel it through your intuition, your heart. If you're having a lot of anxiety, that could be why. If you're fighting this sort of intuition, or if you're fighting, you know, this situation and what to do about it, your anxiety is telling you something's up, something's wrong, something is not right. Okay, and I think that you're going to be feeling a lot this week because there's so much energy surrounding emotions, even if there's logistics involved. It's an emotional situation. It's a feminine situation. that really is asking you to move forward and maybe even away from this situation, okay? I hope this helps, Cancer. You know, I love you guys. Please follow me over to Vimeo if you'd like to extend this reading. We can go more in depth as to maybe what chapter you're moving into, or, you know, the illusion that's here. We can get a little bit deeper into that as well. But if you guys part here, then I will see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.